All right, everybody, welcome into another Film Room Friday. If you clicked on the video, then you know what it's about. It's Lamar Jackson. We're going to go over every attempt Lamar Jackson had on Monday Night Football. We're going to break it down. Obviously, some of us watched the game, but we haven't broke down the film yet. This is a raw reaction. I don't like to watch it first and then be like, you know, I think it's more fun raw. I think it's more fun to watch it for the first time together and go over everything, kind of talk out loud what we're thinking, what we're feeling about it. Riley got a chuckle out of that one. So let's get into it. I don't know if my pen's gonna work on this. Is it gonna? Nope, it's not gonna work. It's so weird. Sometimes my little pen tool works. Sometimes it doesn't. That's super weird. I know what's going on, so I'll just use my cursor here. All right. So first play. Let's watch it go through here. You have Lamar under center in the I formation, play action, easy little screen. I mean, good play design there. Take the defense to the far side with Henry. I mean, you're gonna get the whole line move it. Yeah, look at these guys. These guys are like, oh, free Derrick Henry tackle, and then nope, just kidding. Gonna get.
And I like the full 360 by Lamar. If you go back to when he's under center, he sells the play action by doing the 180 instead of going to his right. He turns all the way around.
Yeah, like he's gonna give the pitch. He's gonna give the
more
toss.
eye candy for the linebackers to sell him on that run.
And I mean, because of who Lamar Jackson is, my favorite part about this is watch this. I mean, he is like, oh, I got to make sure I'm on Lamar. Like he was a spy there just to make sure Lamar didn't run it.
Yeah.
So you have these guys right here all flowing towards Henry. You have this guy on Lamar, leaves a one-on-one out here with a lineman full speed ahead. I mean, boom, get off to the races. It's a good play by the Ravens. Good solid play. All right, next up. All right. And I mean, this is what we were kind of, so if you watch the Wide Eye Weekly back on Wednesday, it dropped. Make sure to go check that out on our panel or on our channel. Like and subscribe while you're there. We talked about how the Cowboys mentioned not signing Derrick Henry because he wasn't a scheme fit. I mean, this is what I'm talking. Dak doesn't like to play like this. And this is what Henry prefers to run out of. And it helps because watch this play action, I bet. Boom, play action. And the Ravens line is just able to wall this off, get a one-on-one, and then, oh, look at this, a little leak out to the tight end. I wonder where the ball's going. And what a throw.
Yeah, that is great to layer it over number 9 there.
Well, I think that's a great job for Mark Andrews, seeing the zone, getting right behind that the flat defender.
Yeah, and I mean, he sells this really well. Like, watch Andrews here. He goes, I'm going to block. Nope, just kidding. And then he gets out.
Yep.
Out in space.
And if this was a rookie,
this
was a rookie quarterback, I'm probably saying don't pass it there. 80 is coming wide open on that deep crosser. But that is just a great throw by Lamar to layer it in there like that.
Fingertip over there, right into the guy's arms.
Yep.
What a great little throw and catch.
Three defenders around him.
Yeah, just layers it right in the bucket. Just a little mini moon ball. All right, we get some motion, the Sean McVay style offense with the motion, play action. Oh my God. Am I the only one that got faked out by that right there? I thought he was throwing it out here. I mean, was that no look?
It does look funky. I think he's trying to get it around.
Yeah, because you see him turn
to here.
He did. If you watch him turn his head, you can see it.
Let's look at the other angle. The other angle will give us a better look at that. Yeah, so let's look here.
Watch him turn his head. He's not even looking there. That's why the pass was a little off.
I mean, yeah, the eyes are going out here 100%, and and he threw it right here. The eyes were over here. He threw it right here. What a great little! I didn't even catch that in the game. Let's watch this one more time. Watch his head. I mean, his head is looking down this yard line right here, and it just boom, great shoulder turn. I mean, great play by Lamar right there.
Pass was a little off, but obviously it's tough when you're doing
he's
it. He's
looking it to the inside, throwing like across his body like that. Like that's a hard throw to make.
Yep.
All right, let's see what happens here. Got duos, one running back in the game. Just pass protection. I would imagine the ball is
Henry.
going to go right there. No.
It's
Oh.
going to Mark Andrews.
Oh, I like that. I forgot about this play. I like that. Andrews being smart, getting the chip, and then just settling in the zone. That's a good play on Mark. I mean, good read by Lamar, I guess. I would assume he just kind of stares it down a little bit. He just looks to the side of the field and reads. So what happens here, for those of you who don't know, obviously you have this out route, and then you have this settle route right here. So whatever look they're giving tells Lamar on film that they're giving a zone read, or the defense will be in zone coverage on this play. So he knows with this and this, he'll have this open if it's zone. So he'll take the snap.
And they're running the same concept on the backside. So whichever way Mike starts
he just picks a
to
side.
leak, you go the opposite.
Yeah, he just picks a side pre-snap of whichever side he wants to go to, and then he waits and sees this guy's in zone. This guy, he just kind of drops back into zone all across the board. He's like, okay, I'm gonna have Andrews open. He gives a quick look here and then fires it right here. Quick look, fire, boom. I mean, teams do that all the time. Well, they'll run the exact same concept to both sides, and then just pick a side pre-snap based on the look. All right, what do we got here? So we got spread offense here. One tight end is in the game, but he's playing wide receiver. And then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 defenders and a cover
Lamar,
one.
Definitely tells Lamar that he's going to have to get the ball out pretty quick if they do end up blitzing.
Exactly. And what these guys are doing, so here's the first down marker right here, right? So they got to get the ball out here. What these guys are doing is creating a soft shell underneath in front of this, and then they'll rally up on the tackle if it's thrown underneath. And they're playing so they can't get into here, right? Because it's too narrow. And then this guy's got anything that goes deep. So let's see what they run here. Yeah, and he didn't get the ball out fast enough.
Nope.
I mean, he could have went here, but he would have had to turn. He could have went here, but he would have had to turn his body. And I mean, this is ungodly fast. I mean, one guy comes in. I'm assuming he comes in unblocked off this. Yeah.
Yeah, you see that safety also runs up so quick. Because I'm assuming I know where this ball is going. I don't remember this play, but I'm going to guess it goes to the slot receiver up top. If you just watch.
So this right tackle down blocks here. Yep. Leaves this guy running open. Now, Lamar's athletic enough to get away from this because he's Jesus. And throws it. And it's kind of underthrown, but I think purposefully because he's thrown it over here. And
Yep.
Oh well.
If you look at the defender that's on Zay's inside, he has to do a complete turnaround to get to the ball.
Yeah, Lamar was throwing it to the inside of the field to keep it away from this guy. He didn't want to leave it out here and give this guy a chance to catch up, so he threw it to the inside.
And running right and throwing back left. I mean, that's such a hard throw to pull off.
Yeah, I don't blame him for it being a little underthrown. I think right here would have been perfect, but I'm not mad about that.
No.
And then,
especially he caught that exactly where that single high safety should be. If he doesn't fight so hard on Mark Andrews over the middle.
Yeah, so he comes down.
He bites down on Mark Andrews, and now he's backpedaling because he knows he's.
If Lamar had a clean pocket here, I mean, this is
that
has touchdown written all over.
This is touchdown right. I mean, it's thrown right there. And Lamar has to kind of get his eyes back up. He's like, oh, keep going. He's like pointing back. He's like, go to the inside. And then he just floats it up, gives him a nice, easy catch. It is a little underthrown, but I'm not too mad about it. If Justice Hill can make that block, that's a touchdown. But unfortunately, was unable to do that. Oh, didn't get the next play off in time. All right, here we go. Next play. So shotgun. Oh. There it was. I mean, you got to give him the hard count on that one. You got to give him the hit. The old Aaron Rodgers voice inflate, because then you get that, and then you get a free play. Oh, but they just had the screen dialed up on that play. And I mean, look at this.
Yeah.
I think I remember. I think there was a touchdown on the play before. Lamar runs it in for a touchdown on the play before this, and it gets called back on a holding. I'm pretty sure is what happens, and I'm pretty sure this scores. Because Tampa Bay did something, the scores.
Well, when the screen's set up that good, you better score.
Well, Tampa Bay on the other end of the field did this exact same thing. there was the play Mike Evans left the game on was a drop touchdown with a holding call, so it moved him back to 3rd and 17 for 3rd and goal, and they ran a screen, but they came up on like the 4-yard line, so they had to kick the field goal. And then the Ravens come back down and do the exact same thing. I remember thinking this, and they end up getting in the end zone here.
I was gonna say this is just such a perfectly set up play for Baltimore. I was gonna say Justice Hill just does just enough to stop that corner, like slow him down just a little bit, give him a little stutter step if you watch him come inside, and then Lamar just perfect timing. Watch this, he stops a little bit, little stutter step on the corner block.
Boom.
And then boom. Yep.
Then you got hat on a hat, hat on a hat, hat on a hat, and then you have boom, boom. Everybody's just got to win, which they do. Sheds a couple tackles into the end zone. Great play. That's not really a Lamar play. That's more of a, I don't even know. Who was that? Was that Bucky?
That was Justice Hill.
Was it? Sorry, I said Bucky. Justice Hill. Thank you. Let's see what they do here. All right, we got duos again. They're liking this edge blitz on Lamar, and I'm not really sure why you're trying to make Lamar use his legs to beat you. Todd Bowles does like to blitz at an extreme rate, but don't. This is that double A gap Mike Zimmer mug blitz look, and then you see you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then he's coming, so it's 8. You have 8 guys potentially coming, so the offensive line is just going to do 1 for 1. They're going to go 1, 2. Center's going to take whichever comes, 3, 4, and then he's going to step up and chip whoever gets through. They do a good. I mean, that's about as good of a pocket as you could hope to have.
Yep.
Right there.
Yeah, they picked that up really.
That was really good. And then nice, easy completion. Sets down in the zone, easy.
I will say, okay, rewind it just a little bit because I just want to see something. Yeah, I think here Lamar went to his check down just a little bit too early because if you look at Zay Flowers, he's about to be in the middle of the field wide open and possibly get a little more. But I understand the blitz. They were definitely pushing up on him a little bit, so he thought
talking about right here.
Right here, yep.
Yeah,
he's about to come up and be wide open. Yep. Yeah. Right in the middle of the field. Because I was watching the linebacker to see what he does. He never even looks at Flowers. Never. He has his eyes on, I believe that's Isaiah Likely the whole time.
So yeah, let's see real quick. Lamar decides to throw right there. He's right there. He hasn't even made his break yet. So he just knows that this guy has topside leverage here. Yeah. So, and then he knows that he's got to get it over this guy and under this guy. So he just takes the easy check down.
That's fair. I mean, it's still a completion.
That's where the first down marker is. I think they were just going for the first down.
Yeah, still a first down. Not bad by any means. But...
No, you'll take that every time.
Of course.
All right, so we got first down. Yeah. I like the tidbits. So first down's out here. See what they do here. Shotgun. Lamar can't find a. Ooh, bad throw. Womp, womp, womp. So, I mean,
he had that from as soon as he broke, too. His eyes just weren't over there yet.
I think he was wanting.
Back right.
Oh, yeah, he's looking right at it. And that, well, I think he feels that pressure. I think he feels this. So he feels that pressure coming open.
Yeah.
And so then he steps up to make him jump. Then he settles back and then just gets rid of it. I think he felt the pressure, so he does this little step. Nope, just kidding. It's that same thing. If you watched the video last week with Aaron Rodgers had a really good play where he floated to the right so that he could then float back to the left so that it gave his lineman a chance to get back into the play and make the block. And I feel like Lamar did that a little bit right there by stepping up in the pocket. I'll go back a little farther here. He goes back, steps up in the pocket, and you see this guy. You see this defender, see him step up, and then this guy will jump up. Yep, see? Oh, nope, just kidding. Then he can step back with a clean feet, make a throw, but he throws off his back leg, little high, sails it, incomplete. Not a great rep by Lamar, but not an unforgivable rep, I would say.
Right. Could have been a lot worse.
I think that's a pass that Lamar should have.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree completely. I'm just saying not one I'm going to bury him for.
Yeah.
But absolutely one he should make. So you got bunch to your right. I've noticed this a lot this year. The teams are doing this little like leak out bunt. They're starting in a true trips bunch formation and then doing the little leak out around just to see if they'll just, because it was obviously man, if it was man, but now it's switching up here, and here just to create some confusion. See what they do here. They set top bowls again. Sending the blitz.
Sending the blitz.
Let's send it. I mean, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they were only showing, and they were showing 5. Okay, so who drops out on the line?
9.
So you got number 9 drops out.
And not only is he dropping
3, 4,
out,
5.
he's dropping out and running across the field.
Yeah, I don't love that at all.
I love it when it works.
So I think so. Here's, I mean, I know that we're watching Lamar. Lamar did a great job getting that ball out.
Yeah, easy. This is a pretty easy throw. Just throw it. He takes a lick though. Hold on, real quick before we go.
That's what I was gonna say.
I mean, look at holy shit! Watch this lick Lamar takes. Throws the ball, boom.
Well, 77 on the offensive line. I believe that's 77. I don't know, but he just lets him go right up the middle. The inside. Look at the linebacker or the lineman. Right 77. There, yep. Keep your eye on him. He goes inside.
He blocks down. No, he's blocking down. He blocks down onto the D tackle and misses the blitz pickup, and boom.
Yeah. Yep.
Lamar gets shit. So we'll watch that from the next angle. That'll give us a better view of what you're talking about, Spoon. So number 77.
He comes. Yeah, he blocks down.
He taps him to let him know, hey, I'm gonna help. Block this guy down in towards the center, and then 52.
That leaves a big gap. Justice Hill can't pick up both of them.
Oh my god!
Takes a huge hit.
Thunk. I mean that is. Oh, they threw the flag on it. They got him on it.
Yep. That was honestly, that's pretty good from Lamar to get that ball out quick.
Yeah.
Check down very early. Which what should have been a sack realistically ended up being like a 5-yard gain. So great job.
Good job on Lamar.
Yeah, I did not like the Bucs defense there either.
Play action.
Another corner blitz.
Yep.
Another corner blitz. He's setting them.
And this line is
wide open. Dude.
Is this good in the NFL? Is this good? Do you like this?
I mean, if you're the tight end, that's great. You found the hole. You got open. But
I mean, look at Lamar just sitting back, easy peasy. I mean, great pocket here, easy throw.
And with the exception of that last play, this O-line and the running backs, tight ends, they've done great against these corner blitzes and all these exotic looks. I mean, they've been showing 5 or more on a lot of these plays.
As you say that, they're showing 4 here.
Of course. As soon as I say something.
They're showing a cover.
The blitz will come from somewhere.
So this is a cover 3 look. So if you're a quarterback, you're thinking deep third, deep third, deep third. And then you're thinking seam, over the middle, and then potentially a flat, or these guys are rotating and he's over the middle. But you're thinking some kind of cover 3 with 4 underneath here, or a true man coverage is what it could be. You could have him here, one high safety, him here. So it's one of those two, and you're going to look for a key right here. So you're going to send him. So we know it's not man. It's definitely a zone. And he gives a little over the head, so he's saying take the deepest. And then what a good. I just want to, before we watch the rest of that, good little sell here by Lamar, because he does that and it causes this guy to jump to the inside. So now he has inside leverage and he's forced to the outside to protect this.
Forced to do a complete turnaround.
And Lamar I don't want to say he truly misses that, because that's a tough throw to make.
I think
I want to see
you're
something.
a 2-time MVP, I think that's a mess. You know what I mean?
That's fair. I mean, it's right in the middle of those 3, and he's got to put it a foot back to get that to be a catch. I mean, he misses it by a foot.
Can you go back to the last angle?
Yeah.
Just real quick, I just want to see something, because I saw it in a play earlier, and I want to see if he does it here. No, I guess not. Okay. There was a route that Isaiah Likely ran earlier that he should have been open for, but he basically took a complete stop. I wanted to see if you see Isaiah Likely slow down here at all whenever he goes to the outside, but it doesn't look like he does.
He stutters like he's going to block for the screen here. Like he goes in and he stutters like he's going to block, and that causes this guy, like he's putting his hands up. Lamar sees this guy set his feet, and then, realistically, that ball needs to be right there, and it's right there. I mean, that is
Yeah.
a foot and a half too far. I mean, it's
And
a
I
miss.
bet if
Don't
if
get
he
me
doesn't
wrong.
if he doesn't sell that block for half a second longer, I think that's a catch. If he's just running full speed throughout that,
And maybe if Lamar throws it right at the pylon, it's a catch. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Right.
And so I'm
and
not.
that's Isaiah Likely's got to be what 6 inches taller than 22 and number 3.
Yeah, but you are throwing into triple coverage, so you don't want to leave it anywhere anybody else can get it because that's still a
Yeah,
risky throw. So I think he's trying to lead him out into the end zone here and just play it safe. And it's just a foot too far. All right, let's see. So we got 3 to the right, 1 to the left, 1 running back, go in motion. So we know it's not man because nobody went out with him. So we know we're going to get a zone look of some sort. And so when they realize it's not man, they're like, okay, not man, let's throw the screen. Pick up a good chunk of yards there, 5-6 yards, move on to the next play. Come on. There we go. Oh, nope. Get on to the next play here. All right. Let's see where we're at in the game here. So, start of the third quarter, 1st and 10, just because I hadn't done a game update in a little bit. All right. So, Isaiah Likely just moves over a couple inches. And I mean, this is not, they're running a stunt here. So you're getting upfield, come underneath, but both the D tackles got good, or both the inside rushers got really good penetration, and nobody is open yet. So Lamar's going to try to get away here, gets out. And then what a great, I mean, that is Lamar
Right.
Jackson MVP caliber player. I mean, you would think, right? I mean, you're thinking
sack.
30 other quarterbacks get sacked right here. I think anybody but Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson, maybe Kyler Murray, maybe Jaden Daniels. Most quarterbacks are taking a sack right here. He gets out, gets away. And then what I'm really impressed by is the ability to sell the fake and then turn his hips. Because if you just throw this on the run going to your left, that ball carries to the left more and it makes it a tougher throw. But his ability to stop, set his feet, and throw the ball to a spot on a dime. I mean, that's stuff that people, sorry, Spoon, but I mean, Aaron Rodgers in that playoff game down the field throwing to Jermichael Finley, was it? I mean,
Yeah.
That's stuff that people have give Aaron Rodgers credit for years. And people tend to crack down on Lamar for not being as good of a thrower. But I mean, when you can do stuff, whoop, and throw on a dime, sideline pass, great play. Can't do it any better than that. All right. So you're thinking some kind of cover 3 here because they're not in man again. So they throw the screen. As soon as they see they're not in man, they're throwing the screen. What a play. That was a good play. It was just a good play design because I'm sure, they see they're not in man. So everybody knows, right? Because he's just got his head down. He's not even trying to run a route. He's like, all right, we're throwing the screen here. And then good block. Slip the leg tackle.
Go back to the beginning. I just want to see the lineup. Yeah, I mean, you see the corners all playing back. You got 2 of them over there on 3 guys. Like, obviously, it's the screenplay is what you want to do there.
Yeah. And so the important part to know is that everybody's on the same page, right? They all know he's going to motion, and they're all looking inside to see if anybody follows, and nobody followed him. So they're like, okay, we're throwing the screen right here. And so that just gives it basically is like having an audible built into the play. I'm sure if somebody would have followed him, I'm 100% certain that these guys would have run routes of some kind.
Well, that's kind of what I was wondering too. I was kind of curious if Lamar called an audible there whenever he saw that the defenders were so far off.
I'm sure it's just as simple. I'm sure it's as simple as if anybody does that. If not, I bet they go here. Watch this. They have a little man beater up top. Yep. With little sit down right there. I bet they just go right there.
I mean, he was open too. I mean, Lamar had whatever option he wanted.
So I think at this point in the game, those DBs are scared.
Yeah, I bet. All right, here we go. We got 2 to the left, 1 to the right. And they're in a heavy package here. So to the that's something I should have brought up earlier. So the center's right here. They have a guard, a tackle, and then they have a third lineman / full H-back type player in the game. Somebody who's not a tight end, who's bigger than a tight end that can pass block, right? So, but he can also go out for a pass because he's eligible.
Don't forget big Derrick Henry back there.
Yeah, and then you got Derrick Henry. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dudes on the line because you have to be worried about this jumbo set and them just taking a handoff and coming right through here. That's why there's 3 on this side of the line and only 2 on this side of the line. Boom. Little lazy play action there, nothing major. Lamar's got all day to throw, steps up, and just hits that H-back that Ricard's like 320 pounds, so he's way bigger than a tight end, but he's not a true lineman. He's more of a fullback, but it plays the H-back role. But that's the guy you got to be worried about, right? Like, watch him. He's right here. Takes the block, leaks out, easy catch, except he drops it. Except he drops it. That's rough. Let's watch it from this angle. So here he is. Boom. Takes on the block. And I mean, there's no reason that should not be caught.
No.
Because you catch that and then you're running up. This dude's not turning around and tackling a 300-pound dude that fast. Like, he's out to here before this guy gets there. And then this guy's got to make an open field tackle on a literal truck driving down the middle of the field. So that's never a good position to be in. All right, what do they go here? So we got 4 on the line, 3. Your typical Tampa 2. You're thinking flats, zone, cover 2. Which is exactly what you get. He's going to run. Oh, no. This guy converts to the second. That's super weird. Sorry, I was watching the defense too much right there. Let's go back here.
Why?
Why
does he go inside? Like, why does
well,
he
he's
go
going
up?
in. He's going inside to get him to suck inside with him so that he can break around him and get outside leverage.
No, I'm talking about the safety. The safety that's supposed to be sitting over the top. Him.
I wonder if it's
why is he coming up?
It's a I think Riley's right. I think it's cover 2 disguises
right.
cover 3.
Yep.
Because you have this guy on him because he never leaves over here, right? This corner never leaves. He's got middle deep, and now he's running with him.
I think it was just they showed cover 2. But
I mean, I would like to say,
if you're in zone, you need to be getting back. You don't need to be playing him. You should never get beat like that.
Yeah, you don't need to be playing so far up because he's already like right by him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He plays way up and doesn't play press. I don't get why you're going to be that close if you're not going to press.
Yeah, get your hands on the guy.
And then by that time, he's just going in so that he can get around him. And he does because he doesn't get hands on. And then he pulls him right there. Watch Lamar, though. Watch Lamar. He doesn't crow hop into this. He just kind of does a little like throw. I mean, he's at his 41, 42 yard line. And that ball would have landed on the goal line. I mean, that's a great, accurate, 60-yard bomb.
He hit it right where it needed to go.
Yeah, that's perfect. A great pass. That is not easy to do. I mean, everybody, he has he's got a great pocket. Don't get me wrong. The dude's open. All that's great. But I mean, this dude never breaks stride. He just in stride, just boom, right in the arms, right in the breadbasket. It's a beautiful thing to see.
If I'm the DC for Tampa, I'm cutting that guy Monday.
I'm cutting that. All right, here we go. Now you got here's where it gets hard to pass, right? The red zone is tough because they can go here, drop one guy, and then all that leaves is like this little space right here. But you got to go over and get under, and then he can't step up, and you have to have time to get around him. Like, it just makes everything so much harder to get quick passes off. And that's what you get. You get these guys stepping up, and then that leaves center of the field.
Dude, they had nobody covering that area. Why did they brought a blitz again?
Todd Bowles, man. They rush 1, 2, 3,
like
4, 5.
He's coming up, yep.
I don't know why.
But why they get
I don't know why they get sucked up so hard. That's weird. Why?
Well, and even if it's a
look,
blitz,
oh,
they wait until after the snap
look at this.
to go.
Look at this linebacker. He's saying, "Where's Hill go?" He's thinking that it's a screen pass. I think he's thinking they're trying to screen. I think
that brings everyone up.
Yeah, I think he's saying right here, screen, 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 right? And so then he chips, and they're like, "Oh!" And then this guy realizes it's a pass, and he was probably supposed to end up being right here, and just gets tipped.
Oh, he did. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he deflects it. He deflects it. He gets up. He deflects it. But it's lucky, right? Like that's a touchdown. Every time, or a 2-point or whatever it is. But that's a completion if he doesn't get a hand on that. Very lucky. So right back at it. Drops back.
Another
wide open Mark Andrews.
So my thing from this,
what is Winfield doing there? He just gets put in the toaster oven.
That's not Winfield. That's number 3.
Is that not who's number 3 then? I
don't know, but I think Winfield's 32, isn't he?
Oh, maybe.
No, he's 31. He's right here.
Okay, number 3 gets put in the toaster. I mean, he about gets.
Yeah, but look,
by a tight end.
Yeah, but it's Mark Andrews, okay? Like the dude can run a route. He's got inside leverage. He's playing inside. He thinks he's going in. Like, look at him. He's already turning to run inside with Andrews because he's like, oh, I have 2 dudes to the outside. Andrews is going to play inside and try to get to the middle of the field, especially because we don't have middle of the field help right here. So I can't let anything go inside. That's what he's thinking. He's thinking, I have to protect this part of the field because these guys are coming up.
I think he's outside there. I think he's fighting to get back across the inside, and then he comes back out. But if it's man, you can't just be trying to guess where the guy's going.
No, I don't think so. Look, see, you can see Andrew's right shoulder. He's lined up outside of him. He's on his outside shoulder. Okay, and so he is thinking, I have outside leverage, so he can't go outside, but I have to protect the middle of the field, so I have to jump that way early. So he's got to jump as soon as he feels any kind of. So Andrews goes in, right? Andrews steps up and inside. So he's like, okay, I have to get to the inside now. And then Andrews does that little arm swat and hard moves the outside. And now, I mean, look, he's literally crossed up and goes around. Jackson's able to throw a nice, easy little jump ball.
Jackson knew that was coming the whole time. He never took his eye. If you watch him, it looks like he's looking at Mark Andrews the whole time. He knew,
knew that corner was sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and this is what Mark Andrews, Travis Kelce, George Kittle, this is what these guys all do so well is he just sells it, right? Inside. I'm going to the inside. And the corner's thinking, I don't have middle of the field help. I have to protect the inside at all costs. And then, nope, just kidding.
See, I get what you're saying, but that corner can't flip his hips that early. He's got to stay square until Andrews. See right there.
But if he stays square right here, if he stays square until he makes his break, it's too late. Andrews would win inside, and you'd be able to hit that touchdown right there.
It was too late the way they did it.
Well, yeah, but so. The reason for that, though, is he's trusting his guys on the outside.
But
he knows
man.
I have.
But
watch. Okay, he's trusting. I have 2 guys out here. He's not going to go outside. That's what he's thinking, and that's what the offensive read is telling him. He's not going outside because there's 2 dudes outside of me. They're going to send this to the middle of the field, and there's no safety help. So that's my responsibility to make sure nobody gets through this zone right here. That's his responsibility, is covering this part and this guy, because the defensive coordinator assumes Andrews is going to try to get, or the X receiver is going to try to get to the middle of the field.
Man, I just think that's poor. I mean, it's man across the board. You can't be telling me he has zone and supposed to.
No. He doesn't have zone coverage. He has a leverage. He has a leverage that he has to keep. He has to keep outside leverage and protect the inside. So as soon as he gets threatened,
you can't have outside leverage and protect the inside.
You have outside leverage. You have outside leverage to force it inside so that you can funnel them that way so that you can jump the ball early and you know where the ball is going to go. If you know where the ball is going to go, you have a higher likelihood of being able to get to the spot where the ball is going to be thrown. And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to play offense by playing defense. They're trying to force them into one thing, and it doesn't work.
Well, it doesn't work the way they're coaching it either. I would be telling him to stay square until he makes the break.
Well, if he stays square until he makes the break, either way he goes, Andrew wins.
But let's say he gets beat and he gives up a yard of separation each way. I would rather a yard of separation and be late to make a play on the ball than get.
So in that case scenario, in your case scenario, either way he goes, he gets a touchdown. In this scenario, only if he goes left does he get the touchdown, and he happens to go left this time.
I think he gets it if he goes right, because
I think
in a position.
Look at him; he's already right here.
He's falling over.
Well, because he's trying to turn now.
He's outside. He's not on a play. He's not in a position to make a play on the ball.
He is absolutely in a position. Look at this. He's pressing the outside shoulder so that he has to try to turn inside, and then he would press the inside shoulder as soon as he would do that. He'd shoot that left hand and press that, but he cuts back and he's unable to, and he's caught off balance and he falls because his momentum is going inside because that's the way he assumed he was going to go.
That's what you can't be guessing on defense.
But I hate this defensive play though. You got three guys. Look at all three of the linebackers there. They're all they're all being sucked in. They're getting there way too late.
And I will say,
look, watch this. Yeah,
like Mark Andrews is already making his cut before they even get close. Like
right here's open too. Look at this. Yeah. Flowers is making that catch every day this week. The only person truly covered here is Bateman and the underneath guy, who's kind of setting a pick kind of thing here, but not really. It's more of a sell.
If they drop those linebackers, I would be 100% fine with number 3 forcing Andrews inside.
Yeah.
But when you have no help inside, and I get what you're trying to say, Brenner, but in man coverage, I don't count them as help because they're going to be occupied with their.
That's the whole reason he tries to force him inside, is so that he thinks because of the defensive play call and the coach is having him line up on his outside shoulder, he's thinking, I'm taking away the outside by lining up on his outside shoulder. So he's going inside, and I don't have safety help, so I have to be ready to fully commit to the inside if there is any indication he goes inside. There's the whole first part of the route is all saying, I'm going to the center of the field, so he commits to that, and Andrews sells it perfectly and fakes back and runs back to the outside. That is Mark Andrews running a great route. Like, that's all that is. He sells it perfectly.
I think that's more on the corner.
It's not a think thing. It's not a think thing. That's what just happened.
No, I think the corner just got toasted because he doesn't know what he's doing. You can't be guessing where a guy's going to go on defense.
He wasn't guessing.
Outside,
what are you not understanding about that?
Outside.
He's not guessing. He is not guessing. He is being told by his defensive coordinator. Okay,
then that DC needs to be fired.
I agree completely. That's why their defense is trash.
No help inside. That's an easy pitching game.
But how often, when you line up on it, have somebody lined up on your outside shoulder, are you running a route to the outside? Very rarely.
You're going to run whatever the play call is.
Not if it's a choice route. If it's a choice route like Mark Andrews is able to do probably half the time, he's going to take the inside route because that's what they give him. I'm just saying.
I disagree. I think that's on that corner, and if that's how their DC is coaching them, they're going to get
obviously it's on the corner. He falls down. But the corner's put in that position because of the coaching. All right, let's see what he does here. All right, Lamar takes a snap. I mean, easy pitch and catch. Nothing difficult about that. Just an easy little out route, sells the go, and then out route. He stumbles a little bit out of his break getting there, makes an easy tackle. That's nothing insane.
Easy pitch and catch.
Drops back, Once again,
Oh,
great
he's got
pocket. He's
Henry.
getting a little pressure, but I
He's
mean,
got Derrick Henry out there.
I mean,
Yeah.
just wide open. Watch this. Henry just fakes the chip and just settles out here to the outside. I mean, he never even looks. He's
Yeah.
right here.
I feel like Lamar held on
Oh.
to that for a while.
Hey, you want to hear something funny? That's the same guy that gave up the touchdown to Mark Andrews.
That's hilarious.
Three?
3. Watch him. He's too late to get out there to Derrick Henry.
Yep.
There he is.
And then he gets fucking
Doesn't
toasted.
even
That
touch
is
him.
getting. That
If
is
you
getting.
get-
That is getting toasted.
Yeah.
That is getting toasted right there.
If you lose your man, at least hit him. Dude,
Hold on. Let's see
well,
if it.
let's
Hold
see.
on. Let's
Are
see
they
if it's
playing
man
man?
coverage. Let's see.
it looks like, yeah,
it's
definitely
man. Oh my God, this is terrible. Look at Rashad Bateman. This is the man that's on Bateman. This is
the
on Ricard.
crossers.
This,
They got
I mean,
lost in the crossers.
everybody is not covering their guy. Mark, dude, he could have thrown it anywhere. Lamar could have thrown this ball here, or here. Like, this is terrible. I mean,
yeah.
terrible
The
coverage.
defenders run
Watch
into each
these
other
two.
here.
Yeah, watch
They're
this.
about to. Yep.
Boom.
Boom.
Ball's already out, but he could have had Andrews for a walk-in touchdown. He could have had Bateman for a semi-walk-in if he could have gotten here and then bounced around walk-in touchdown. Fucking Flowers was the only guy covered on that play. That's insane. Derrick Henry touchdown.
Damn.
This was late in the game too. This was late.
Yep.
That was I want to say in the fourth quarter even. Oh, I think that was the last play. I think that was Lamar's last pass attempt because it's not giving me any other. Yeah, that was the last one. So that's it. That's every pass attempt Mark Andrews had the entire game. I think Lamar played a pretty good game.
Oh yeah.
So, but let us know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe. Let us know what you thought. Let us know if you thought it was a scheme. If you thought the corner just got cooked. We want to know what you guys think about it in the comments. So we will see y'all next Friday on Friday Film Room. Have a good one.